Thank you very much, Father. As some of you may know, Father Martin is the assistant chaplain of the college. Thank you very much for the word of prayer. So now, the next program, I'm going to invite the principal of the college, Mr. Austin Omeno, who is going to give the graduation speech. Welcome, Mr. Principal.
I think I've jumped the queue a bit. I wanted to listen from the Valedictorian first to tell us his experiences about Eastlands College. I think he's in the tent. Let's have some experiences from him. Okay. Can you come over, please? Duncan, are you there? Yes, he's around here. Thank you.
Distinguished guests, trustees, faculty, family and friends viewing the event, and my fellow graduates, members class 2019, good morning. I am honored and humbled to address you on behalf of the graduate school in this very important day. My name is Clifford Duncan Wanjohi Washira, an electrical engineering graduate. Firstly, I thank the Almighty for this day, for making it come true be. Secondly, the administration, from the office of the boss, Mr. Austin Omeno, the lecturers and the staff, we thank you for the hard work and dedication on our behalf. I think college students often take their colleges for granted as just a step between high school and the real world. But personally, as the first member of my family to graduate from college, and not any other college but ECT, I do not take it one bit of it for granted. So I thank everyone who has made this college what it is, and everyone who supported me and my fellow students along the way. At ECT, we have received an excellent education here, which makes it us more than a step between high school and the real world, but rather a stepping stone to our futures. On a personal level, I would like to thank my mentor, one, Madam Joyce Dairu, who has been coming to the school and giving us wonderful speeches and wonderful kind words. The sponsors, No Sims, for giving me an opportunity to explore and polish my abilities. The HOD, electrical department, the wonderful lecturers, and my school godfather, one, Mr. Dennis Joroge, for the support and encouragement. And finally, to the family, friends, and parents for the unending affection you've shown. Without you guys, this day would have remained a lucid dream. Fellow graduates, today we have finished something we started long ago in 2019. Sometimes, I think it is ironic that in each endeavor of our academic lives, we learn and grow, achieving the highest level possible in that institution. Then we graduate. The next year, we are thrown back to being the low man on the totem pole, to rise the ranks again, possible once more. In simple words, I will use the electrical terms and call that the rising mains. Today, we are graduating seniors, and many of us have started or will be starting those entry-level jobs. That will be the beginning of our careers, while others will go on pursuing higher education levels and once again start at the bottom of the ladder. But thanks to everything we've learned at ECT, for I'm confident the dual training system adopted by the ECT makes us conversant with what is happening in the world right now. For instance, here at ECT, it's the very first place I came to see where you learn for 3 months, and then for 3 months you go and apply what you've learned in the industry. This is the only place I've come to see that. And we do thank you, Mr. Austin, and every other party that has made that possible, Mr. Patrick Gidinji, for placing us at the industries. We do thank you very much. I urge each one of you to be on the ladder you genuinely want to be, and remember this is your life. Up to this point, in many of our lives, most things have been decided for us, but now onwards, it is up to us to choose. So be sure to make your choice when you are fully awake, decisions that are informed by your heart and not by what others say, think, or believe. Our contribution to the world will not be measured by the money we make or the appraisals we receive, but rather by how we share our unique gifts. The world and the place to find those gifts is to look within ourselves. My parting short words are by a wise man, one Carl Jung, and I will quote, "Your vision will become clear only when you can look into your heart. Whoever looks outside dreams, and whoever looks inside awakes." So comrades, I wish you all the best as you look inside and fly ECT flag higher. Thank you and God bless you.
So thank you very much, Duncan. So basically we have 3 groups who are graduating today. We have electrical department, mechanical maintenance technology, and automotive department. So unfortunately,
Number is relatively small because of the obvious reasons. One of them is the pandemic that is affecting the country. For sure, as we are looking at our records, the numbers could have tripled. But allow me at this moment, I repeat again, allow me at this moment, okay, to mention the demise of one of our staff members and pay tribute to him. Dr. Job Watene, who started as an engineer and then worked for several years at East African breweries. Thereafter, he ventured into guidance and counseling, where he studied all the way to a PhD level. He offered his services to the college at no cost. And the results were almost instant, as can be attested by the Dean of Students. Mentorship sessions improved frequently, and as Duncan has said, he had more than a godfather, he's a mentor, Dennis Njoroge, who helped him tremendously. These are some of the effects of the work of Job Watene. With those few remarks, I would request we maintain 1 moment of silence, or rather 1 minute. Amen. From the last graduation, the college has had to adjust itself to the varying demands of the industry. We have reviewed our curriculum a number of times, always listening to the industries. At one moment, we had to convert the college into an industrial workshop to try and make ends meet. We have reviewed the curriculum, and we have polished on our dual system. It has grown in depth. And just to remind you a bit about the dual system, it's where the students are trained both in the industry and in the college. At the moment, we are the pioneers in having 50% training in the industry and 50% in the college in the 3-month cycle. As can be shown in the graduation booklet, you can see many of the students were in 3 months here, 3 months at the industry, 3 months in the ECT, 3 months in the industry, and so forth. We have one of our partners, Swiss Contact, who we are working together with to try and be a bit bolder so that the percentage is higher. I must be proud to say here that at the moment we have increased the number of our companies to over 50. On the discipline plane, we have had an improvement. We installed a student management system thanks to one of our partners that helps us to monitor the progress of the students. The students are notified of their trends, and this makes them responsible and cooperative. On the academic side, over 90% of our students pass their exams. With this in mind, we have ventured into starting what we call the open programs. This means we improve the skills and we improve the skills of the informal sector people, or rather known as the Juakali people. These programs vary in nature from solar installation courses to specialized welding. A few weeks ago, we were able to train some 3 or 4 welders in TIG welding in one of the tea factories in Kenya. We hope to venture outside Kenya and into East Africa, the middle belt of Africa. Congo also is welcomed. In January 2022, we intend to try another ambitious project to run the dual training within the diploma level. According to the Vice Principal of Academics, Mr. Jeremiah Nyarod, so we worked it out that we'll have a 53% of the students at the industry, or rather 53% of the time of training in the industry and 47% in the college. The staff of the college, the people around you see around behind me, They are not afraid of challenges. They push themselves beyond the limits, and I believe they will deliver. And now turning to our dear parents and guardians, thank you for your support. Thank you again. We know that you are accustomed to so many challenges, but somehow you manage. For those watching through the various social media platforms, our only concern is that don't let the students drop out. Many of the students don't finish because after going to the industry, they get carried away. And with that, they don't come back. And because they're being given something small, a small stipend, which our dual training demands, they forget to come back. So it's a big concern in the college. But at the same time, our pride that our students within 3 months can be taken to the college, can be absorbed in the industry. On the other hand, the companies, I beg you, please, 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 do not hang on to the students. Once their 3 months is up, let go of them. They are good, sure, but we want to make them better. So let go of them so that we train them further for another 3 months. And now to the graduating students. What shall I say? Standards. Standards and standards, 3 times. I was there when we were giving you we were going through the orientation in the building behind me. And we insisted on that. We have to maintain the standards that you have received in the college. Okay. Avoid mediocre work. As they call it here in Kenya, in Kiswahili language, jua kali work. Avoid mediocre work. Avoid shortcuts. Have integrity as regards time, place, people, money, and objects. Walk out of this place with your shoulder high and your chin up. Be proud of being a student of Eastlands College. And people will see you're a student from Eastlands College by who you are, your comportment, your work ethics. So I'll repeat once more, standards, standards, standards. To finish up, I want to just briefly mention that ECT, Eastlands College of Technology, has just passed its 5th year. We will not celebrate it with pomp for obvious reasons. As you can see, we are at a hybrid level now. The graduates are here, the parents are at home. So the celebrations will not be that big. We'll celebrate it in a simple way by telling you the journey of the college that once started at Uhuru Estate, Phase 4, in a space maybe the size of the tent you are sitting in. We will tell it through videos and through a magazine. With those few remarks, I'm very happy once again to graduate another class. Step out there with your shoulder up. With your permission, I would like to leave the floor and would like to welcome Mr. Emmanuel Oduor to give us, from the industry point of view, what his experiences are. Thank you.
Good morning. Habari asubuhi. Can you hear me? Great. I will read my speech. I'm very excited to be here this morning. It's not my first time in this college. I worked in Eastlands College for a while, and it's always a joy to come back and celebrate any milestones that the college, the students, the staff could be celebrating. Thank you very much, Mr. Principal, for the invitation. The trustees, Strathmore Education Registered Trust, the principal of Eastlands College of Technology, Mr. Austin Omeno, members of staff, guests, parents, and of course, our dear graduates. Good morning once again. A couple of weeks ago, together with representatives from various companies, we had the honor of attending a cocktail that was organized at this very premise. It was a unique event that was planned for promoting partnerships between industry and Eastlands College of Technology and this training institution. I must say a very unique event, which is actually the envy of most TVET institutions. To be able to proudly say that they are working with companies out there. I know for a fact that it's not just about cocktails and parties, but there is evidence. There's evidence that Eastlands College of Technology does this. When we work at Simba Foundation, we are partners in this program. Since 2017, Simba Foundation, which is the corporate social investment arm of Simba Corporation, has trained, sponsored, placed at least 90 students. I'm saying 90 thinking of the third cohort which we began in May this year. 90 students from this institution. And the training has followed what we refer to as the dual training system. System which, as you well know, you are beneficiaries of this. The college trains you partly here and partly at industry. So when you're not going for internship, you're not just going to spend time, to kill time. No, you're going to continue your training. It's a unique system, still new in Kenya, where students have a constant privilege to earn as they learn. And you can only thank your administration for bringing you this far, for giving you this opportunity. I don't know if you've had a chance, but just to appreciate the principal, the vice principal, Mr. Jeremiah, the chaplain, and all the staff who work here, who work tirelessly in the background to make this program work. Please give them a round of applause for all they've done to make it possible for you to actually have the possibility of earning while you learn, of going to industry. When I went to college myself, it was not a given that when you're on your break, on your study break, you will get a place where you could actually practice and even get more skills about what you're training. It was very difficult to get such opportunities, and when you did, you're not even assured that you'll be doing what you were trained for. And that is different from you. This is a very unique program, and thank you very much, Eastlands College staff and management, for making this possible. Dear graduates, you have studied in a good institution. You have received among the best, and I dare say the best that TVET in Kenya has to offer. I can boldly say this because in my work, I've had the chance to visit very many TVET institutions in this country. And you're privileged to have facilities like this, programs like the one we just finished, equipment, workforce, and community staff. So I can confidently say that you're in among the TVETs that this country has to offer. You will talk about, but you've also done a lot, at least to be among the 54 who are graduating today. So please clap for yourself as well. You deserve it. You deserve to be here. Congratulations. But all this is just a beginning. In the US, they call the main speech in graduations the commencement speech. Commencement from the word to commence or to begin. Because you're really at the beginning of your professional life. You're starting out. Talking of beginning, a famous quote by a German poet called Johann Goethe comes to mind. Johann Goethe died in the 19th century. And this is probably my all-time favorite quote. It's a bit long. I like it because of the way it challenges me. It wakes me up from my slumber, especially when I am tempted to postpone things which are really important. And I remind myself of words that are attributed to this point. And I read, until one is committed, there is hesitancy, the chance to draw back. Concerning all acts of initiative and creation, there is one elementary truth, the ignorance of which kills countless ideas and splendid plans. That the moment one definitely commits oneself, the providence moves too. All sorts of things occur to help one that would never otherwise have occurred. A whole stream of events issued from the decision, raising in one's favor all manner of unforeseen incidents, and warnings, and potential resistance, which no man could have dreamt would have come his way. Whatever you can do, or dream you can do, begin it. Blackness has genius, power, and magic in it. Begin it now. This is a challenge. This is a challenge I want to put to you today. Whatever things you think you can do to better yourself, your family, your society, your country, commit yourself to it and begin it. And do what? And do what? Begin it. Just begin. You may not have everything handy next to you. You may be afraid that you're probably the first one in your family to even try something like that. But just begin. Begin. You'll be surprised how things will start moving to your favor. Of course, Christian, if you are Christian background, even speaks of the word providence. Okay, that God helps those who make the effort to help themselves. It's like at the beginning, you even attract, the power of God, the angels of God to work to assist you. Begin. Begin. This was the very humble beginnings back in 2003 at a place called the United States. Now I want to see in front of you that it's possible if some people somewhere did not have the courage to begin. And to begin they did. in spite of the meager resources that they had. In 10 years' time, or 5 or 15, I don't know, you will have a reunion, say, of your graduating class. And as fate would have it, there will be a major difference among you. There are people who would have made it. There are people who would be just at the beginning. There are people who would be struggling. We hope not. But yes, there's always a moment in these things. Don't let that person who at that time will still have ideas of things they would like to do. Begin what it is you think you can do for yourself, for your family, for your society, for your country. Apply for jobs. Make a list of companies that you think, of workshops or garages or institutions that you think you could work for. Go to the website, go to the vacancies section, drop in your CV, send in, make calls, do whatever it is. If maybe your dream is to have a business, book job, start selling, borrow from family and friends, take a loan if you can, start a business. If your intention is to further education, look for the places you want to study, look for the courses, look for the brochures, go to those institutions. Whatever it is you want to do, begin it. You're going to show up a lot of time in your house. Don't go back home and relax and say, nimemaliza after a week, after a month, call the college, call Mr. Prachi, who's the head of partnerships and placement, I think, and ask him if the college has a job or has somebody that needs somebody. If something comes your way, good. But be that person who actually check the way forward. When you begin and you're committed in whatever it is you want to do, there's no guarantee that you will succeed. At least not at the first attempt. And please don't put me off. I'm not saying that just because you'll begin, you're going to be successful immediately. If you don't succeed at the first attempt, the first instance, don't give up. Dust yourself up and try again. Who was credited for inventing the electric bulb, and story goes that he actually made 10,000 attempts. He was a scientist. He used to record all these trials. He made about 10,000 attempts. Today, we take it for granted. It's something you just press the switch on the wall and light comes on. It took him 10,000 attempts. He would have given up. Maybe he would still have been using candles. Who knows? I know some of you like food. You may have heard of KFC, originally Kentucky Fried Chicken, that was started by one Colonel Herbert Sanders. Now it's an international brand with franchises all over the world. Apparently, he was rejected over 1,000 times when he tried to approach people and companies who could partner with him to establish this brand. But he did not give up. And thanks to him, we have amazing chicken out there, right? You may have sports people, sports lovers, keen, avid followers of sports, and definitely you know Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is known to be one of the best, or maybe the greatest basketballer of all times yet. I know Captain loves basketball, and maybe he may have other factors in mind. But Michael Jordan is globally known and respected for what he's done to the sport. But apparently he was cut out of his high school team. He was told he was not good enough. Imagine, okay? But he did not give up. He trained, he went back to the court, and he worked very hard until he became the person he eventually was. These are just a few examples to inspire you not to give up when you don't succeed at first. Be patient, be bold, and begin again. If anything, fall forward. Forward trying. You will learn a lot in the process. With these few remarks, I would like to congratulate you once again and maybe welcome you to the world of work and payment of taxes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Emmanuel, for your speech. So as you have said, let us keep trying. And
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. 1 2. Mic check 1 2. 1 2. Mic check. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
thank you very much, Mr. Emmanuel, and apologies for the technical hitch. So now I'm going, as you have seen in the brochure, Eastlands College of Technology is owned by Strandberg and Remembrance. It's a private department, so I'm going to invite a representative from Strandberg and Remembrance. We're going to give us a word.
The staff and students of Eastlands College of Technology, parents, invited guests, partners, and those following us online. Good morning. I am representing the members of the trustees of Stratford Capital Trust who belong to this college. It is my pleasure to welcome you to Eastlands College of Technology for the second graduation ceremony that this year is being held in Stratford College. The college, as you know, is an initiative of the first that was established in Kenya services department that will function as a production unit to help generate revenue that the college needs to supplement what the partners donate to the college and what the students pay. As we know very well, the system of training used here at Eastlands College is a dual training. The students spend time on the college learning and also spend time in the industry working to gather experience. For this system to work, the college depends a lot on the line managers where our students are working. So we thank all those industries, all those companies that have taken the students, have supported them through the training, and we are able to see them today here ready to graduate because they have got the necessary skills on campus and in the industry. This system of training, DTS, has proven to be very successful in many countries in Europe and is also being exported to other countries in other continents. In countries like Austria, Switzerland, Germany, this system has shown to transform students into high-performing professionals with the right work attitude within a very short time. We hope that we here, the college, will have the same impact in ensuring that the students and future professionals have the right work attitude and the right training in order to have an impact wherever they work. We know that this system of training, DTS, can work here in Kenya, and Eastlands has shown us and continues to show that this is working, engaging with the industry, as Mr. Emmanuel Odur mentioned a few minutes ago. At this point, I would like also to thank Simba Corporation in a very special way for being the very first company to embrace this system, the dual training system of training here at Eastlands College. They had faith in the college and decided to be the first ones, to take the risk and to be the first ones. And I'm sure that they have experienced what this training has provided for some of the students who have worked at their company. I also want to thank other partners like Isuzu East Africa, Paytech, Pronto, to mention but a few. The college has been able to develop and to function through the support of various organizations that have targeted helping our students, but also helping the staff. I want to mention here local partners like Apamoyo, Rahim Tula, Safaricom Foundation, Zizi Afrique, KCP Foundation, and our international partners, including Porticus, ICEP, ACI, Arctec, Swiss Contact, Windle Trust, Financial Sector Deepening, Harambee International, for the support that they have provided to the students to take the courses here, but also the impact that it has had on the students and their families, and therefore helping to alleviate the poverty levels amongst them. I recognize partners who have helped in skills and technology transfer. These include GIZ, Delegation of German Industry and Commerce for Eastern Africa, and the Chamber of Skills Crafts Frankfurt, Rhein-Main, and the Chamber of Industry and Commerce Gießen-Fribourg. Through these partners, ECT has implemented the Kenya Initiative for Vocational Education and Training project that continues to train trainers to develop curriculum and to implement it to international standards here in Kenya. The trust has always wanted to have an impact on the community, and so most of the students at Eastlands College come from the neighborhoods that surround this institution. A tough neighborhood, one could say. But I'm encouraged by the motto of this institution, which is per aspera ad astra, which aims to bring students from the ground, from the earth, to the sky, to the stars. I do hope that the graduates here will promote and make sure that they aspire for the greatness. It is our prayer that this college will grow to be a jewel, a point of reference for young people looking for quality technical training, and for industries looking for well-prepared technicians and professionals. The Trust is proud of what the college has achieved so far in training young people to be better professionals, and we challenge them on what lies ahead. There is a lot that needs to be done. Ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, I would like to once more welcome you to Eastlands College of Technology and to invite you to explore ways in which you can partner with the college, either by helping young people come to get training here, by providing bursaries and helping the college develop. Thank you very much, and God bless us all.
Thank you very much for the speech. As you can see in the middle page of the booklet, that is on page 4, the issue of DTS has been brought up, and so the students were in the college for 3 months and for another 3 months were taken to industry. So you can check on the booklet. Now we are going to the other part of the event, and that's we are going to call the name of the graduates. So I'm going to invite the Vice Principal Academics, Mr. Jeremiah, who will be calling out the names.
The representative of Strathmore Educational Trust, Bwana Eric Saulo, Simba Foundation Manager, Emmanuel Oduor, Toolkit Manager, Mr. Gabriel Maina, all partners represented here, the principal, parents, members of staff, and graduates. Good morning. I'm very pleased to get this chance to call the graduates who've made this day. And from the various speeches you've heard that they are quite qualified. And with that, despite the fact that we only have currently 3 main courses. That is a course in electrical technology, another one in automotive technology, and another one in mechanical maintenance technology. We've opted to call them as per their various competencies, meaning some have decided to specialize, others have decided to have also multi-trade skills. So in my calling, the list of these graduates, you may find that there are some that I may call twice, meaning, and I'll try as much as possible to indicate which particular area they've decided to specialize. So I'll start with those who've specialized in motor vehicle mechanics. This is about engines. Abensa Dennis, Albert William Matundi, Cheruyot Enoch, Dadson Maregwa, Dennis Mwanzia, Dennis Wanyama, John Kinyanjui, Johnny Wekesa, Kelvin Nyaaga, Kiama Mark Nicholas, Makori Michael,
Mwajumwa Dafton, Mwamburi Mwaura, Mwajuma Dafton, Mwaura Joseph, Oginga Brown, Pius Anene, Rodovan Kidiki, Solomon Mutie, Teddy Mwenda, Musia Muridhi, Waridhia Thomas. Those ones have specialized in motor vehicle mechanics. And then we also have, we would like, as an institution, to give them a token. And in the order, so we'll start with Abetsa Dennis. Yes, come forward, please. And to pass that, I'll call upon Simba Foundation Manager, Emmanuel Oduor. Thank you very much. Yes, just stand. Mm-hmm. Next, Albert William. No. That's good. Albert William. Teriot Enoch. Yes. Dadson Marega, followed by Dennis Mwanzia. Followed by Dennis Wanyama. Followed by John Kinyanjui. Followed by Johnny Wekesa. Johnny Wekesa. Next. Kelvin Nyaga, followed by Kiama Mark. Makori Michael. Maura Joseph. Majumwa Dafton, then Maura Joseph, Oginga Brian, Pius Anene, Rodovan Kidiki, in that order. Kindly try to hurry up a bit, please. Thank you. Solomon Mutie, Teddy Mwenda, Warithi Thomas, this is motor vehicle electrical. And with this, I'll call upon Bwana Gabriel, kindly. So in this line, we have Abetsa Dennis, Alex Wangai. If you've already received for the first, you'll just come and say hi to Bwana Gabriel. Thank you. With this. Okay. Yes, that is Abetsa. Alex Wangai Murimi. Aaron Kipto. Benan Deritu. You can come in that order, please. Come with your award. Aaron. Aaron. Charles Makuma Kimani. Sorry. Deritu Bernard. Nyamara Zana, Brian Ingoti, Sylvester Washington Mwirigi, that is can have a seat. In the next group, still so the time you may find so the body has to be strengthened. So our Victor, come over please. Saulo, please. So, Charles Makumi, Mwanzia, come over please. Mukia, Machaka Muriuki, Isaac Njoroge, Juguna Benson Tua, Oginga Brown, Peterson Gachara, Brian Ingoti, and Sylvester Mongela. So this team has specialized in beating. That is about body works. So I think what we'll do is we'll have a photo session a bit with each of them. So. Thank you.
Me, and I know who I am. We are a chosen generation. We've been called for to show His excellence. All I require for life, God has given me. For I know who I am. I know who God says I am. What He says I am. Where He has I am. I know who I am. What He says
can come over, please. Clifford Wanjohi. David Chapa. Gichapa. Jackson Chingoni. Onyango Kevin. Ogola. Stephen Kinyanjui. Kigoma. I'm glad for principal, kindly, Mr. Austin Omeno. Thank you very much, Austin and the graduates. We have the next group, and this one belongs to the mechanical department. And in mechanical department, as per Eastlands College of Technology, we have two specialization, that is planning and arc welding. So in planning, we have the following: Alex Kioi Mwangi, Chelagat Sami Kangogo, Ekadema Victor Ekal, Ekiru John Adipa, Epa Titus, John Ikatukon, Konga Albert, Liba Simon, Nagilae David, Jerry Henry, Sargon Matthew, William Ekiru. So these graduates I present before you are the ones who've managed to specialize in plumber and pipe fitting. And I'll call upon our head of faculty, automotive, Mr. John Mwaniki, to come and have a photo session with them. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. John. As I mentioned, in mechanical department, we have planning, and also we have welding. So we have the following students in welding. That is Alex Kioi. I think he needs quite a clap. And I'll gladly call our chaplain, our assistant chaplain, Martin Mundia.
Wewe ni mwanzo
So that are our graduates of today. And you would have noted that even when you look at the list, is that there are some courses where we have many students, some a bit few. And with that, also I'll link it up with the speech given by our principal and the plea that students try to continue to the end, and this calls for fortitude. And we also called upon the companies to try and give a chance for the students to complete the training. For instance, it doesn't mean that you are in that class. The key thing is after the first level, some of the students get jobs and they get tempted to drop out. And by the fact that these particular graduates that I present before you on behalf of the college, they've managed to reach this far. As a college, we are very grateful. And we are also very grateful to the parents, the partners, and all parties involved. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jeremiah. Now, the next thing, we have an award. So one of you was selected to be the best. So I'm going to read something here. So Eastlands College, in its effort to enforce some of its values, offer to the public outstanding personality in any group. It checks on the following criteria. The first criteria is the on-job training performance. This is how the student performs in the industries. Then the other things are on the discipline issues, class performance, passing rate, extra factors that include sports and extracurricular activity, and the last thing, generosity. So after a grueling study by a committee, which some of the staff members were present, 3 names were proposed, but then one was deemed to be the best. So for the 2021 graduating group, many were nominated, 3 had to be picked, but 1 had to be selected. So the person we selected left prestigious, or what people call prestigious course that had no future, and ventured into a technical course. He worked hard and earned good on-job praises. This is after being ranked high in the list, otherwise known as the green list. He heavily got involved in the reach out program of the college and offered his services in giving talks to the less privileged. Ladies and gentlemen, this young man I'm talking about is none other than Clifford Duncan Wanjohi Wachira. So I'm going to invite the principal so that you can.
Thank you very much, Dennis. And we have a few more awards. I think we're done with the students, so I'll give Clifford that chance to spread the flame of Eastlands College. We're giving the flame of Eastlands College, spread it out there. Just going a notch higher, we decided in the academic council, just to explain to you how the college is structured, you have the Strathmore trustees, then you have the board of governors or educational initiative trust. Then below them you have the academic council. They are in charge of the day-to-day running of the college. So the Academic Council, chaired by myself, have two awards. One award that has been mentioned over and over again over the speeches has to do with one of our partners here. And the partner is none other than Simba Foundation. We've had an award. So far they're the best people as regards dual training. Please allow me to congratulate Mr. Emmanuel Duo to come and pick the award for Simba Foundation. Again, then another award. This is from Eastlands College of Technology Academic Council itself. This award, I repeat, you've seen the structure, but now this time it's like the Academic Council or the college giving this award to one very important person who has been in helping lay the foundations of the college to where it is. He has been in this project for over 15 years. And without him, the project would be dwindling. Okay, so allow me to congratulate in his absence Mr. Andrew O'Leary. Okay. And I think Mr. Eric Saulo, who is also a trustee, will come and pick it on his behalf. Mr. Eric, please. So the Golden Award, and we challenge ourselves and the other members of staff if they can reach that level. 15 years of Eastlands College to get the Golden Award. With those few remarks, I think it's time to wrap it up, and just to give a vote of thanks. I'm very grateful for starting from the top, Eric Saulo for coming to represent the trustees. I'm also, on behalf of the college, grateful to Emmanuel Oduo to make that extra time. He has busy schedule to come and grace this occasion. Of course, to the graduates for making the time. I know you're hustlers and fighting out there to get coins, and thank you for coming. Okay, the sound people, the social media platform, there are a bit of hitches, but I think it's ending well. All right, thank you very much. I'd like to thank also the parents, the trainers here who have worked tirelessly for making this event become a success. I would like to thank also Dennis Njoroge and Simon Derito in person. I think they have had sleepless nights in the last few weeks, just trying to make sure things work out. Jeremiah, Patrick Gindiji is not here, also has gone through a lot of stress just to make this ceremony a success. And I can see behind them the teachers. We have Roy, we have Kimani, we have Mongela, and anybody else who have not mentioned, Asante Sana. So I think from here we close, and I think we're on time. And of course, the followers on the social media platform. Okay, you've heard everything about the college. Now you can save the link and have a look at this item again. From here, there is some refreshments, I think, for the students. At one corner, I can see a white table on my far right. And then for the other fellows, I think in the common, there's some bite. With those few remarks, thank you, and have a good morning. It's still afternoon. I've just been reminded that we need a group photo. Right, we have a group photo and we've set up the stand on my immediate right. So if you're interested, we'll have members of staff and the 3 sessions. Maybe the photographer, Mr. Dola, is going to lead us in that ceremony. Thank you.